night Tuesday, and then Thursday, hey, more chances for winter weather. So, Marissa, we got lots to keep an eye on in the weather world.
Oh my, I know I can depend on you, Tucker, for sure. Well, COVID-19 has changed the game for those of us who are on the dating scene, but this virtual game show is giving people a chance at finding love. Take a look. It is called the Game Show of Love, and it's an interactive dating game show that takes place every week live over Zoom. And creator and host Emma Mankey Hidem joins me now to talk all about it. Good morning to you, Emma.
Good morning. Thanks so much for having me.
Oh, we're glad to have you on. You know, I have to be honest, when I first heard you were coming and I went, Game of Love, I don't want any games, any shenanigans. I've had enough of that before, but it's Game Show of Love. And so why use a game show as a way to make a connection?
So games have always felt like a really good date activity to me. It can provide structure, it can take some of the pressure off, and all of the games that we play on the Game Show of Love are aimed at getting to know each other. So some of those are classics like Truth or Dare or Never Have I Ever. Some of them are ones we made up, where we do like a household scavenger hunt, or we bring people's friends on to kind of like review them, things like that. So all of the games are very much aimed at getting to know each other. And I think it's a really kind of nice, natural structure that kind of takes the pressure off for people.
Okay, and it looks like Hollywood Squares, you know, meet Zoom dating. So like, how does it work in terms of finding the contestants and then going through the show and hopefully making a match? What does that break down?
So people apply on the website, gameshowoflove.com, and it's 6 people in each episode, 3 men, 3 women typically. And so I look through them and I try to group people, you know, somewhat by age, but also by interest and, you know, what they're looking for. Are they looking for something serious? Are they looking for something more casual? Do they have things in common, but hopefully also they have some things that might be more diverse or where there are some differences, things like that.
And at the end of the game, you ask them which, I guess, person they want to go out with. And if there's a match, then they go on another date. Is that how it works?
Yes. Yeah. At the end, they send me the names of who they want to match with. And if 2 people pick each other, then they're a match. And then, you know, they go on at least one virtual date after that. And some people have gone on to date for many months after matching on the show.
Oh, really? I was just about to ask, how many matches have you made and how many of those are still together?
So last season we had 12 matches out of, I think, 45 people who went on the show last season. And I don't think any of them are still together, but some of them did date for, I think, about 4 or 5 months even.
Okay, that's more than people, you know, the longer length of time than most people meeting traditionally. Now, what has been the funniest or most bizarre moment on the game show? Because I've seen people twerking on there, wearing costumes, like...
Oh gosh, that's a hard one to pick, but I think at the end of one of the episodes, one of the people on the show was having trouble remembering the name of who he wanted to match with. He just remembered that that the person had a cat, so he just was saying cats. And I'd say that was probably the most entertaining moment, was trying to figure out who he was trying to match with, especially because 2 of the women on that episode had cats.
And the people who tune in, Emma, to this game show, they can get in on the fun too and help in the matchmaking process.
Correct. Yeah. So the audience gets a lot of say in the show. They can submit questions to ask the contestants, and then we send contestants on 3-minute mini dates. So we kick 4 people out of the Zoom for 3 minutes, and the audience actually gets to pick who goes on those mini dates. And then the audience can chat with each other in the chat and also cheer on contestants in the chat and, you know, just weigh in with their opinions and things like that. So the audience actually does help to shape the show for sure.
We have about 30 seconds left. For people who aren't gamed for going on a game dating show or dating game show, what tips can they take from this to use in their own pursuits in real life?
I mean, honestly, I would say, like, bring games into your date, especially for virtual dates. There's a lot of games you can play over the computer. Virtual dates can be kind of awkward sometimes, and there's, you know, awkward pauses and things like that. And so I think if you bring some games in, it can lighten it up a little bit, give you a little structure, take the pressure off.
A good way to break the ice. Thanks so much, Emma. This was fun, and it gives some people some creative ways to date and maybe celebrate Valentine's Day. All right.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Well, if you want to join in on the Game Show of Love to find your match, you can apply at gameshowoflove.com. Maybe I should submit my application, Steve.
I mean, look, it's up to you, Marissa, but the more the merrier, right?
This is true.
You never know. This might be the year of opportunity. Coming up next, Cardi B's Valentine's Day.